While some people dream of meeting their life partner in a chance encounter, for others, chance has nothing to do with it.
It is nerve-wracking to marry somebody you haven't dated.
Some New Zealanders are trusting their families to find them the perfect bride or groom for a traditional arranged marriage.
I believe in my family to choose a boy for me.
How does it feel to hand over the most important decision in your life?
Just cross finger and leave it on a God.
Yeah, he's feeling very nervous.
And how much do you need to know about a person before you agree to spend the rest of your life with them?
We have not kissed yet. Hopefully after the wedding.
First, it starts with friendship, then it gradually turns into love.
Meet the Kiwi families upholding the time-honoured tradition of arranged marriage and witness some very different ways to say I do.
This is the start of a journey towards love.
For the younger Kiwi-Indian generation, there can be a delicate balance between modern life and the expectation to maintain long-standing cultural customs.
Do you think this size would be all right?
We don't want too big a TV in the room.
Yeah, as long as I get the remote.
In their early 20s, betrothed Auckland couple Dipshika and Khartik will be having a traditional Hindu wedding in 2 months' time.
We are a modern Kiwi couple, but I have chosen to do a traditional Indian wedding because I believe in my family to choose a boy for me. They say that if this is how it's done, then you'll have a successful marriage.
Dipshika and Khartik were initially just friends, but when both sets of parents decided they were approaching marriageable age, they decided to take the relationship to the next level with an engagement.
I think it was probably my parents probably pressuring to get married soon. They did give us an option. If you know someone, then you better come up. Otherwise, we'll arrange it. So it's like, yeah, I know a nice girl who would fit into the family.
Even my side was saying it's time for you to get married because I was the eldest daughter.
I think she already had a couple of people asking her to marry her already.
After marriage, it's customary that the bride moves in with her new husband and his parents. And for Dipshika, this will mean quite literally stepping into a whole new world.
So it's just a tradition where the girl cannot go to boy's place before the wedding. The only day that she steps into his house is the day they actually get married the traditional way.
Upon marriage, Dipshika and Khartik will both be entering into unknown territory.
So do you like this one? No, eh?
Nah, it's too hard. Something like this would be...
Oh, this is what you like?
No,
No.
This is still hard.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow.
There are other traditions guiding their behaviour before marriage. Intimate contact is out of bounds, and displays of affection are frowned upon by elders.
Okay, when I sit, you get up.
You're not gonna feel I'm getting up.
Yeah, actually, I don't.
So have you ever done anything, wrong within those traditional boundaries?
I don't think so.
No. We just like
Maybe
to...
holding hands? I don't think
yeah.
Are you not supposed to hold hands?
No, that's fine. I think that should be fine.
That should be fine, but some people would be like, oh, they're holding hands, you know? You could be modern, but have your traditional aspects with you as well. I think we should go and look for some other shop, maybe?
Sure.
I nearly did it.
Both Khartik and his brother have grown up with the expectation they'll be guided by Hindu customs and rituals in all aspects of life.
My dad has been part of arranging quite a few marriages. He's also been a marriage celebrant as well, so he knows a lot about weddings, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a very traditional person. Khartik's wedding will involve 4 days, and the rituals that we have to go through, that is more than 100. If all rituals are not performed, we have strong belief that there will be bad luck in the life of the married couples. So that is the reason why, especially me, I want to make sure that it all goes according to the tradition.
Khartik's parents married in a traditional arranged marriage 28 years ago.
It is important to honor my father. You sort of have that feeling that this is what he would expect you to do.
For the tilak ceremony, we must be prepared by 6:30. Friday will be the haldi night. During the day, we will have a prayer session. We start from 10 o'clock. It's going to be a long day, and then we'll be finishing.
I would say I would not understand any of the rituals at the moment. Is there any aspect that we don't have to do it? Like I said, it's not a must?
No. I think right from the beginning, I want each and every steps to be followed so that is good for your future.
My advice to you is to listen to the priest properly. If you listen, it will be easy for you to follow.
Do what he says.
A priest's involvement in a marriage starts well before the wedding takes place. He will assess the horoscopes of the bride and groom to determine if they're compatible for marriage.
लाल साल में आपको मान लो 3000 5000 से ऊपर ही आते हैं। हाँ, तो उसमें जिस समय हमारे जो ऊपर जो तारा कभी अस्त होता है, कभी चंद्र जो गुरु अस्त होता है, कोई तारा शुक्र आदि अस्त होता है, तो उस समय हम लोग मैरिज करने नहीं देते।
For Khartik's father, Gian, this process is taken very seriously.
Yeah, horoscope is very important to us, and we make a lot of decisions based on the horoscopes. I will give the date of birth and the time of birth for both Khartik and Dipshika, and the priest will check and let us know whether the horoscopes match, and if they do match, then we will ask him to advise the suitable dates for marriage.
हाँ, मैच करता है दोनों का लगन suitable है आपका। Yeah.
So both their horoscope matches. It's very good.
Yeah, very good time.
So they won't have any problems later on in their life.
No.
No. Okay.
Prayers can be performed to alleviate a bad horoscope, but in extreme situations of incompatibility, an ancient Hindu ceremony will be performed in which the bride or groom will marry a sacred tree. The tree is featured in ancient Hindu stories and honoured as a place linked to the gods.
This is a people tree. If the horoscope doesn't match for a couple, then one of them is married to this tree to remove all the bad things, and then the couple are okay to get married.
And this tree has been busy, currently married to over 300 people. In the Islamic faith, there are also strict rules when it comes to courtship. In 2 days' time, 22-year-old Muslim bride-to-be Remaz will marry Ahmed, a man she loves but has never kissed.
Hey, Ahmed.
Hi.
I didn't believe in love at first sight before, but I never connected to anybody as much as I connected to Ahmed. It's been hard when you love someone. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I want to hug the person, or I want to, like, you know, more than a hug.
Remaz was born in Sudan, but due to violent conflicts there, fled to Ethiopia with her family. She came to New Zealand 11 years ago with her uncle and grandmother Selma, who was ensuring Remaz adheres to correct cultural customs in her wedding.
When you enter, you're meant to cover your eyes, you're not meant to see. You're meant to trust in your groom to lead the way. And he can open it. Yeah.
Ahmed first saw Remaz a year ago when she was working as a waitress in Palmerston North. But before he could even speak to her, Ahmed had to gain approval.
When first we met in Palmerston North, we really didn't know each other much, like we didn't speak or anything, until he found my uncle's number and asked my uncle for permission to be, able to talk to me. And after me and Ahmed knowing each other for a while, talking to each other and seeing each other, he proposed and asked for my hand from my uncle in my house. Yeah.
Catering for the 500 guests who will attend the 3-day wedding has kept Selma busy for the last 3 months.
I'm cooking myself. This one, all one, I'm cooking myself. 4 the freezer full of the food now. This one, and here one, 2 in the garage. All one full food.
Selma has been Remaz's sole guardian since she was 8 years old. When the family fled Sudan, they were separated. Remaz was later told her mother and twin sister had been killed. After suffering such great loss, Selma, Remaz and her uncle were given a fresh start as refugees in New Zealand, leaving her father behind in a refugee camp in Ethiopia.
This photo was taken before we left Sudan. Yeah, it's a very special photo. This is like most of the family in it. It has my twin sister who passed away. It's a very Yeah, old photo.
Remaz's father is unable to secure a visa to attend the wedding.
This is my dad. It's very, very sad about my parents not being here for the wedding, especially that my dad is alive. Like, my mom passed away. I know she won't be here. Maybe her spirit will be here. But my dad not being here, it's a bit, you know, I wished he was here.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Throughout the trauma of her past, Selma has been a constant in Remaz's life, but that's about to change. After the wedding, Remaz will leave Auckland to live with her husband in Hamilton.
She's everything I have. She's my dad, my mom, and everything. So she's very important to me. She loves me more than her all her kids. I'm her favorite. She said from her. Wait a minute there. She said from the day she's born, she never left me. So I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it now when she leaves me.
Ahmed too has had a difficult past. The conflicts in his birth country of Eritrea forced him to fight when he was just a child. Leaving his family behind, Ahmed fled to Ethiopia before coming to New Zealand as a refugee.
For us, wedding is a big day. This is my happy day. Hopefully, it will be good. For me, good, I don't know. It's the first time, you know, when you get married to her, and yeah.
In just 3 days, Remaz and Ahmed will be married and free to make up for lost time.
We have not kissed yet. Hopefully after the wedding. Yeah.
With the stars aligning for a successful marriage, in Auckland, Hindu bride-to-be Dipshika is now free to make essential bridal purchases, including her wedding dress.
As an Indian girl, you always, dreaming about one day I'm gonna be like that girl, dressed up in that suit with that heavy jewelry, and that's the moment where you could go out there and look like a princess. Looking for something that's Indian, classic, at the same time has a twist of modern in it.
I'll start showing you what we've got in different sort of bridals.
Yeah, unique color, but I think it's kind of light for wedding.
Yeah.
I mean, just for my taste.
This has got more sort of embroidery styles in it. Do you like it?
Yes. I think it's too
I think it's a bit
embroidery.
too much.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's nice. Wow, that's pretty.
It's all handwork.
So I think I want something maroon and red.
Yeah, I think
because I want like a classic look.
This is one of the best lehenga and really in fashion at the moment. It's got every single thing.
Oh, yeah. It has something really different look in it.
There you go.
Simple, modern. That's what I want, like a wow. I think I will try this one, like for sure. Ta-da!
Wow! There you go.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
This is just
This looks really
amazing.
nice. I think this is the one for you.
I think
I
so.
think this is the one.
It's so beautiful and light.
You look like a queen now.
Where's my prince?
It looks like this piece is just made for you.
And I look slim.
That's the most important
That's the best part. Yeah, I'll get this one. This is the one. You're gonna have a dress that's stunning, but at the same time, it's decent as well. And although it was very expensive, like very, very expensive, I still got it. I want to get the jewelry sorted.
Now it's a jewelry time.
Yes.
On her wedding day, Dipshika's life will be transformed. She will enter the home of her future husband, Khartik, for the first time and become both wife and daughter within their family unit.
What kind of a wife were you looking for Khartik?
Someone who is cultured, which we believe she is. Someone who has respect for elders, and someone who knows how to look after a house. And so far we have seen almost everything is suitable, and small things that might not match at this stage, then it's for us parents to take care of those things, and then we'll advise accordingly.
For Khartik's mother, Sarita, the arrival of a new daughter is eagerly anticipated.
In our family, there's not many girls. Dipshika will be just like my daughter, like these two boys. She'll be just treated like that. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more love to Dipshika.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required.
For 25-year-old Khartik, there will also be a metamorphosis from son to husband.
Okay, so this is my wardrobe, and I'll show you all my clothes in here for the wedding. And that would be my hat, something like that. So these are my shoes, and this is something that I'll be wearing around my neck.
But it's a transition that will take place under his parents' roof.
I would definitely like to own my own home, but not like without my parents being there. So even say I buy a house there, then definitely invite them to stay with us rather than leaving them on their own. Like, they have looked after us, so why not look after them? So there's no harm in that.
There will be added duties of care and responsibility in store for the bride within her new family.
Yeah, we're going to work together, and she will be new, so she might not know all the things which we do. So if she's working together with me, she'll learn what type of cooking we do. Some chilies. It's enough, I think.
How ready do you think Khartik is to become a husband?
I think he's ready, because when we got married, we were younger than them.
So you'll be able to show Dipshika how to do this too?
I think she knows. She knows, yeah. She knows most of the cooking. Yeah, if she doesn't know, I will. I'll teach her, because my boy's like this, so she should know. Here, boys, the tea and bhajia.
At this stage, Khartik is not responsible for any major things. He's just responsible to look after himself. As far as looking after the ladies and other things, it's my wife's job. And all the buying and hiring is all my job.
Auckland City is a cultural melting pot, and in Avondale, Muslim bride-to-be Remaz and her grandmother Salma are preparing to celebrate the coming together of three unique cultures in a wedding that begins tomorrow.
My half Ethiopian, half Sudanese, my son-in-law Eritrea. Three different countries together.
Yeah. There's the henna night, the white wedding, and the Sudanese cultural wedding, so I have to prepare things for all of them.
And this one here.
Just earrings.
And this one.
I'm actually excited to wear them.
With all the accessories now in place, the three-day wedding can begin with an Ethiopian and Eritrean themed celebration. In Mount Roskill, the East African community are coming from far and wide for the first day of Remaz's wedding.
Tell me what's happening tonight.
There's a wedding. It's going to be a wedding. Yeah. And they're going to dance. Yeah.
We're very happy. Yes, I'm happy. Yeah.
Tonight is basically about bringing the bride and introducing her to the community and the Eritrean women as well, to put some integration between the Eritrean community and the Sudanese community and bring them together. The groom is not coming because tonight is the bride's night and it will be fun.
The bride arrives wearing a gown from her fiancé's country, Eritrea. The women respond with a cacophony of ululation, high-pitched trills used in the Middle East and Africa to show strong emotion. Supported by the women from her community and her Aunt Nazma, Remaz's transition from daughter to wife begins today.
It's the last day of the single life, because now she's moving from to be a single girl to a woman who is responsible, who have a husband, who's going to be a mother soon. Yeah.
Remaz honours her guests with a traditional Ethiopian performance.
Her mom passed away a long time ago, and my mom raised her. So most of the girls who grow up in this country, they don't like to follow the tradition. But to see her on this day, it's so beautiful, it's amazing.
In a vibrant display of colour and movement, the women take over the dance floor as Remaz enjoys her last night as a single woman. At a temple in South Auckland, preparation is in full swing for the marriage of astrologically well-matched couple Dipshika and Khartik. Along with her female relatives, Dipshika has now relocated to a prayer room in the temple, a traditional custom to protect the bride from evil eyes before her marriage tomorrow.
This is my room for the rest of the wedding. I cannot go anywhere from here. Only when they're going to put the turmeric on, that's when I'm allowed to go outside. And so basically this is my home for 2 days.
The haldi ceremony is the application of a turmeric paste meant to purify the bride and is the first of many ceremonies Dipshika will undertake to ensure an auspicious start to the marriage.
Yeah, today is the last day of single life. We're going to follow each and every ritual so that after the marriage, the bride and the groom can live happily ever after. They don't have any problems in their marriage life. We calculate how much turmeric paste goes on them according to their horoscope. And according to her horoscope, it's 7. So everything is in 7s.
For young Hindus, it can be hard to keep track of every ceremonial requirement.
A lot of things happen 7 times because I think it's a kind of like a good number or something, is it?
In our culture, they believe you have 7 lives, so you do it 7 times for each life.
So it's like for 7 lives, you're going to get this husband, is it?
Yeah. Yes. You promise that you'll stay with this one husband for each life that you reincarnate. You stay with this one husband, like you promise. That's why you get married.
How does it feel to be getting married to Khartik for 7 lifetimes?
I can do 17.
For a bride and her family, the impending marriage is a time of mixed emotions.
Kind of happy, exciting, but kind of sad and everything. I don't want to think about it because it's just really, emotional.
Saying goodbye to her only daughter is particularly hard for Dipshika's mother.
Tomorrow is last day for her to stay with me. And after marriage, I'm alone at home and, Dipshika is living far from me. That is a very sad moment for me.
We're giving her away, so she's not going to be owned by her parents anymore. We will still see her and everything. She's not being locked away in some basement, but we will see her. But it is pretty emotional that she's been our sister now. She's been given out to someone else's family.
The girls have to sacrifice a bit more than boys. They have to prepare themselves to go to a new family, new parents, under their rules and guidelines. Why us? Why not boys? But that's how our society has been, doing things. Because we go out there and we make a house a home.
At the groom's home, Khartik is also bracing himself for the sacrifices of marriage.
Being a guy, you have to leave a lot behind as well. No more late nights, gotta be home on time after work, so start feeling the pressure and responsibility, I guess.
His wife will completely depend on him. In our Indian marriage, the bridegroom takes the sole responsibility of the bride to look after her in every way. So it is up to him to be a responsible man and do some hard work and lead a happy life.
He's not allowed to get out of the house.
I'm relaxed. I'm enjoying it. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, I've been watching the cricket since Tuesday.
How do you think she's feeling, Khartik?
No idea. I haven't got a text from her.
She's busy, probably.
While Khartik enjoys the cricket, at the temple, Dipshika must face another round of ceremonies.
Okay, there have been so many rituals going on that I did not understand half of it. Some of the things you enjoy, so you understand, and some of the things is you need to get this done. But the blindfold thing, that was the part that I was actually taking part, but you know, not actually knowing what's happening, but just getting it done.
It's the eve of Fijian Indian bride-to-be Dipshika's wedding. The ceremonies are over and it's time for the family to let their hair down.
Another part of Indian weddings is that it has a lot of entertainment involved.
Bringing a touch of glamour to the entertainment is a very sought-after dancer.
My name is Monto. My stage name is Miss Monto Monica. Oh, this is nice. I'm going to wear this one. Tonight, I will be basically entertaining the crowd and picking up the boys and dancing with me, and the whole crowd will be like, wow. In Fiji Indian community, there are a lot of dancers who does these drag shows. I'm basically blessing the family for happy marriages.
Known as hijras, drag dances have been commonplace at Hindu weddings for thousands of years and are thought to promote fortune and fertility.
Dipshika is having a very traditional wedding. The parents will be very happy because she is bringing the respect to the family. It's very easy to get ladies on the dance floor and dance with me. But when we pick up men from the crowd, they are really shy. They always run away.
I wanted my guests to have fun so that when they remember they went to a wedding, they remember that fun they had. Khartik's family also wanted to have her, but the thing was I pre-booked her for my place, so we had a fest.
Every bride dreams of a wedding day where she'll be transformed into a princess walking down the aisle towards her prince.
How are you feeling today?
I feel beautiful.
Muslim bride Remaz has all the ingredients for the perfect white wedding: the dress, the flowers, and the bridesmaids. But the one thing she won't be doing today is getting married.
We have done the Islamic legally marriage yesterday. Yeah, so now I'm legally married.
Do you feel married yet, or is this feeling married?
I don't know. For me, marriage is a white dress, so this is feel like married now. Yes.
In the Islamic faith, the bride does not attend the official marriage ceremony. Instead, Remaz gave a close male guardian the right to give her hand to Ahmed at a service held at a mosque yesterday.
You know from the beginning that you're not going to be in the wedding, but you get a phone call. I got a phone call from my uncle, Nazar, and he said, congratulations, now you're officially married.
The white wedding gives Remaz the chance to feel like a real Kiwi bride, and unusually for a Muslim woman, that means not wearing her hijab.
Being a Kiwi, I wanted a white wedding, just feeling the belonging of where I was raised, you know. Kind of feels more me. My fiance had a problem with me not wearing hijab, but I clearly specified my wedding day, I'm not wearing a scarf. If that works with you, all good. If it doesn't work, my darling, I can't do anything about it. That's the deal. He said one day it's your special day. I won't argue about it because I want you to be happy as well. Putting a hijab just covers everything for me. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like I was a bride.
Remaz has everything she needs for a white wedding. In fact, she even has two of some things.
And then that's when the husband and they come in, and then we'll be throwing petals and petals and doing all that.
Yesterday, they became man and wife, but it's only today that Ahmed and Remaz will see each other for the first time as a married couple. Already married in the eyes of Islam, the anxious couple take a moment to let it all sink in before presenting themselves to their community. The Eritrean, Sudanese and Ethiopian communities are out in force to pay tribute to the newlyweds. Ahmed and Remaz walk down the aisle, protected by an armed escort of men from the Eritrean community.
Today is a very, very special occasion, not for just the bride and the groom, but it's for the whole community. The whole community is coming here to celebrate this special occasion.
With no family in New Zealand, having his community and his new wife beside him, Ahmed can now look towards a brighter future.
Ahmed doesn't have his mom, his dad, people that should be here right now. He came here as a refugee. You know, he was a child soldier back home and he escaped that, luckily. Very, very unfortunate times, but now he's here and we're just trying to have a good time.
This wedding is massive compared to the ones in Hamilton.
Yeah,
and there's like so many different Africans here. We're practically in Africa, but we're in New Zealand. It's awesome.
The wedding is an excuse for the boys and girls to come together, as long as they don't get too close.
Our form of dating is very different from your dating. It's very important to get family consent because whoever you marry is a part of your family and they're going to get to know everyone in your family. I'm very tight with my parents, so if they say no, nah.
No white wedding will be complete without the first dance, and Remaz has it perfectly choreographed. The dance allows the couple to do something they've never done before: embrace.
Both of them, they lose the parents, so I think they feel what each other more than someone else, because both of them, they're missing the same thing. I think they will support each other more. She's going to be a good wife. She's going to be a gorgeous mom as well.
It's the last day of Remaz and Ahmed's 3-day wedding, culminating in a traditional Sudanese wedding ritual called jirtik.
The jirtik is very important in our culture, Sudanese culture. This is now more than 250 years. We do this thing, the same thing.
The grooms and the bride's families come together and give wishes to the groom and the bride, like for a happy life.
The jirtik ceremony begins with a blessing in the form of perfumed spice patted into the couple's hair. Next, the bride and groom are given a glass of milk, but it's not for drinking. Whoever spits first will be the boss of the home. With his place as boss assured, Ahmed must now demonstrate his ability to support Remaz by catching her when she pretends to fall. The guests have enjoyed 3 days of cultural celebrations, but Selma is feeling the imminent loss of her beloved granddaughter.
She started the day with crying. And I said to her, Mom, what's wrong? She said, this is our last day with us. Like you're missing part of yourself, you know?
After so much personal loss, Remaz and Ahmed have found peace together and can now look to a brighter future.
So how does it feel to be fully married?
It feels good. Just feels the beginning of something, yeah.
It's the morning of Dipshika and Khartik's traditional Hindu wedding.
Just decorating him and making him look nice for today.
As Khartik is adorned with henna, his mother Sarita is preparing to receive a new member in her family.
What are you most looking forward to?
To get the daughter, my daughter-in-law. At least there will be somebody to support me, because there's all boys here.
The marriage of a son is a big moment for any parent, but in this case, the mother of the groom won't be there to witness.
In the culture, mothers don't go, so I'll be staying home. It's better to stay home and prepare things for her.
Once the groom is ready, then the mother is supposed to put the hat on the groom, so that's the final touch she's going to do. And from today, the wife is going to take a responsibility. It's very emotional.
The tea is just for happiness. It is a type of sadness and happiness both, yeah.
As Khartik makes his way to the temple, Dipshika anxiously waits for her groom.
1, 2, 3. How do I look?
You're gorgeous.
She looks lovely. I was all happy till I could hear the horns of the car. And that's the time I was very nervous. I was taking long breaths.
With a guiding hand from two of Dipshika's uncles, Khartik is escorted to the mandap, where the 4-hour wedding ceremony will take place. And it's now the women of the bride's family that have to welcome the groom.
There was a long line. The longer they took meant the longer I would have to wait to see Dipshika.
Confined to her prayer room, Dipshika must wait to be called to the mandap for marriage.
I think he's already started in the rituals, so he would be feeling less nervous right now. But for me, I haven't entered there, so I feel so nervous.
She's about to walk down the aisle, so Khartik's at the mandap waiting for her, and he'll watch her walk down the aisle towards him. So yeah, we're just getting her ready, all the final touches. The bangles that Khartik's mum wears gets passed down to Dipshika. It's like welcoming her into the family.
I was just hoping everything would hurry up. I didn't want it to be over in a bad way, but I was just wanting it to sort of hurry up. Where is she?
So when I was walking through the aisle, I actually avoided seeing him because I would know I'd be just looking at him and I wouldn't walk properly.
When I saw her for the first time, it was a wow moment. But I think at that time, I didn't want her to know that I was actually trying to look at her. But I was looking at her.
So when I just lifted my head up, he was there. The way he looked at me, it felt that he was saying that you look amazing. It felt like we're communicating through the eyes. Walking around the fire 7 times, I really, really, really believe in that. I think that's the most important part of the wedding. You both are committed to one now. So there's no looking back.
When it really hit me that we were married would be when Dipshika started probably breaking down.
It just hit me that now I'm starting to leave. And in just that thought, I just could not control myself anymore. I just let myself go. I've just never seen my dad cry ever. So it was kind of really emotional moment.
The newlyweds happily ever after must wait. On arriving at Khartik's family home, they must participate in another set of rituals that welcome Dipshika into her new home and family.
So when I went to Khartik's place, there was another ceremony and I had this heavy jewelry on. I was quite exhausted and waiting for our married life to start. So it's just waiting for the ceremonies to be over.
Yeah, it was getting sort of too much, I'd say. But then you knew you had to complete all those rituals.
It's the day after the wedding, but the celebrations are far from over. Many Hindu weddings will culminate in a lavish reception, and for Khartik and Dipshika, it's a change to finally relax and be together.
It's been hectic, it's been exhausting, it's been tiring, but on top of all, it's been wonderful.
The credit behind everything should go to both the families there.
Yeah.
Not just us, but the families, yeah.
Yeah, we dreamed of something and they made it happen. This is the first day of our being together as in husband and wife. So I can't believe even the first day is almost over now.
It's been 3 months since Khartik and Dipshika's traditional arranged marriage. How is Dipshika fitting into her new role as a wife?
You know, watch this.
Our married life is good so far.
At first, I was pretty new, so I was quite nervous and quite scared at the same time. But Khartik, together with his family, was so heartwarming, so nice. When you're a daughter, you fully have the right over the house. We are all working together, and it feels like I have an important role to play. It feels at home, you know. Can I taste one? It's hot.
Yummy.
Me and my mother-in-law, we get along really good. We play, we cook together, we, sit together. We have much of our likes and dislikes are similar, as in watching movies and everything. So it's going great. And I feel so blessed. So this is our personal space. Just managed to put some photographs and also managed to put some clothes in the cupboard. We just squeezed in.
Dipshika has embraced her position in the family, but has Khartik stepped up to the role of husband?
On a serious note, he does help me out a lot. The best part is that we both are happy.
Yeah, we both are happy.
We both are happy, extremely happy. And now we could express our love openly.